Welcome back, everyone. This time we're in Alan's legacy desktop. They saved from the death barrier last episode that I remember very well, plus the antivirus domain, and so now we're in the oh, hello.
Access this archive.
You got it. Oh, it's a video archive. Let's watch it.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bradley. Who are you? What is the meaning of all this? We're interested in your work concerning...
Primarily the correction algorithms that are needed to eliminate errors during transfer.
Yes, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm still working on that problem. Calculating algorithms is a complicated...
Spare us the charade, Mr. Bradley. I know where you are in your research.
All we want are the algorithms.
Once we verify that they work, you'll be free to go.
You're wasting your time.
You have 1 hour to reconsider. After that, no more Mrs. Nice Guy.
Your frumpy company is no more, Mr. Bradley. FCON Industries is the future, and your talents, however antiquated, can still be a valued asset if you choose to join us. If not, we will appropriate the correction algorithms one way or another.
FCON. FutureCon Industries.
Who are those people questioning my father?
They appear to be associated with Future Control Industries, also known as FCON. FCON is launching a takeover of your company.
Interesting.
What are correction algorithms?
Correction algorithms are routines that correct errors inherent in the digitizing process.
Mathria, can you send me back? I must return home.
Sorry, Jet. The reformat erased all vital routines critical to the digitizing process. I can't do it on my own.
Hell. Looks like our...
Strange. I've just received a call signal from Guest.
Okay. Right. Because I'm not there, imbecile. Ooh, hello. Let's see what else. Oh. Was there some video? No, there wasn't. Like power router destination. Maybe some other time, right? Maybe some other time. Hello.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I was just saying hi. Hello,
What's
good friend.
up?
Oh, nothing much. What about you? I see the same old routine as well. Hello.
Outgoing communication is not currently supported. Activate the correct sequence of programs to configure the COM port.
You got it. Now let me see here. Right. That one's... right? Right. That one's 2. That's 4, 3, 2.
As you command.
Well, the sooner the better. No time to waste, my friend. That's a one-way drop, isn't it? I ain't risking that anytime soon. But I think you can never... yeah, there we go. Now... There we go. Now, that was 2, right? Now, on a wild guess, that was supposed to be, 3.
I'm on it.
Hopefully I'm right. And let's see. That's a tilted to... there we go. Excellent. Now, either... that one was on the top from the far side, so basically...
I'll get right on it.
4. Okay, I think I might have mispressed the wrong one, but that doesn't matter right now. Let's get the right one in place. He'll just walk back the entire time. Because why not, right? There we go. Now, you? Hey.
I'll get right on it.
Hurry, now it should be set out. Right then. Sorry for that. Just, make a little bit of a calculations. Huh?
I'll get right on it.
It's right there. You better stay right there. There we go.
Jet, activate the IO node. I've got something that may be of interest to you.
Right then. Oh. If it's not this one, then basically it's supposed to be the other one, I assume. Whatever it may be. She said there's something that might interest me, but this one I have no not required permission for that one. There's no video on node there, or that's the only one right now that I discovered, but well. There we go.
Connecting to IO grid.
Jet, what do you make of this?
The three of you still intact. Sorry about revealing the correction. I had no choice. Tron Legacy. Lost to find it.
Guest, who are you? Do you know an Alan Bradley? He works in...
User connection terminated.
Sorry, Jet. The link with guest has been broken.
Tron. That was a program my dad wrote years ago. But what's Tron Legacy?
I have insufficient data to answer your request.
There must be a connection between the correction algorithms and the Tron Legacy code.
I'll perform a system search. I have located a severely fragmented email that contains strings of text referring to Tron Legacy.
Is it repairable?
If you can manage to retrieve the 3 fragments of the email, reconstructing them should not be a problem.
Node deactivated.
If only I could get this on Steam, that would be exactly like lovely, wouldn't it be? Now I do have a feeling that we're gonna need a little bit more firepower than usual. There we go. C'est parfait. Now allow me to use the LOL, aka a sniper rifle. I know that I think I remember this part. Yeah, just as I remember it from my childhood, or a long time ago. I have the beta, but I can download the email. Even though that might cost me some ammo, but who cares? Sure, well, that's cool. Good morning, Mr. Bradley. I received several reports from our faculty at Valley High concerning Jet's disponent behavior during class. His flippant responses are disruptive, and his lack of respect towards teachers is terribly inappropriate. Jet is a good boy and quite smart. As principal, I must request a conference with in hopes to resolve this potentially destructive path it is currently on. Can I make it Tuesday at 5:30? Thank you, Mr. Bond, principal. Well, yep. Ooh, there we go. Another email to our lost and found. Good morning, Mr. Bradley. During your visit yesterday, you must have inadvertently left your wallet in the counter while filling out Jet's release form. The cleaning service turned in last night. You're welcome to come by at your earliest convenience to reclaim your property. Thank you, Sergeant T. Dawson. I see. Alright. Up. That's the LOL. That's unnecessary. Up. Yep. Shit. Oh well. Just making sure that nothing's gonna go out unnoticed. Right then, the bridge has been set. Not only left to us to pass through. Hell, give me a second. This game might be run as a charm, but I can't assure that it'll run out completely as a charm. But
can you retrieve Tron Legacy Code email fragment number 1?
Certainly.
There you go. Right. I better be on my... I better stay cautious. Right. I get a bad feeling about this, but... Let's, Alright. It says located and returning. Well, no usage for firearms this time, but... Who knows?
Here's fragment number 1. Have a nice microcycle.
You're welcome. Tron Legacy Code, Kevin Flynn. Alright. I'm a little confused. I noticed that the Tron Legacy Code upgrade is no longer listed in the fourth quarter schedule. It is something I should know. Alan Bradley, Senior Program Engineering. Right. This place here certainly is huge, isn't it? Oh, son of a bitch! I mean, I didn't mean to cuss out that loud, but... Just show that this place is huge, but... Oh, now it makes... Now it's all clear now. Right. I'll try to keep a clean mouth for now. What do we have here? Oh. My ears hear I hear something. Okay, that's a bit harsh, but the most expensive one right now. This might be very horrible. Right. Now let's see what we got. Profiler, Y-amp, primary charger. We don't need that right now. But we'll certainly need a few things afterwards. Hello. Now, pen energy, of course. No. That's not the. There we go. Whew. Got a bad feeling about though that it'll come out at me at some point, but hey, it's the yellow place. We must be more aware of what we do here. So don't wonder that those killer flying pills would harass us at this moment. Anyways, we must let our guard down at this moment, but well, there's an email there. Don't mind if I do. Right. Now our sites have been upgraded. Let's see what we've got. Right, of combat. The unknown foreign subroutine. We, of course, will convert it to our compatible files and permission we don't need, but to the email, of course. Let's see what it contains for us. Your grades, Jet Bradley, arobazuniversity.edu. Alright. Jet, I was disappointed and I saw your report card. A's in your computer science classes didn't make up for 3 incompletes. I wanted to talk about this in person, but you never seem to be home. Call me at work, Dad. Alright. Up. Shit. Up. Yep. But remember, as you said before, right? I mean, like Miss Bradley, who was apparently, in my opinion, his mother, was somewhat sufficient. Oh. Well, in a way, I would kind of like say that if both are kept, like for instance, like this, which be let's say augmented to this one, and then a few things like this will be like from alpha to beta to gold and something like that. I mean, it would be something that I'd say, but we never know, right? Let's keep this one and let's get back to work.
Can you retrieve Tron Legacy Code email fragment number 2?
Sorry, that's restricted information.
I need that fragment. How can I get it?
Eliminate the finders scanning the stacks.
You got it. There's one. Ah, hell. Oh. That was somewhat easy. Now, there's one. I disagree. I disagree again. There's gonna be another one on the other side. I disagree. Right.
Sorry for the delay. Here's fragment number 2.
Alright. Tron Legacy Code. Sorry, Alan, I pulled out the plug on the Tron Legacy project. I know I requested the upgrade, but as you know, the research in digitizing is behind schedule. In fact, destroying the Master Control program has set us back to the Stone Age. Anyways, the board of directors wants our top programmers moved to the top to the project, and you, my friend, are one of the best. Report to Walter on Monday. I realize that Tron hurts. But look, at it this way, you'll be working side by side with your lovely wife. And this is before she was like missing one digitized. And by that, like, I disagree. But what I was saying before, actually, that his mother, like, would be considered that she died while being digitized, and nope. And of no longer being with Jet, let's say, would consider to be a loss for him. So he was kind of like upset, and so like, let's see if we can get that bastard. Nope. Yeah, I had my shot, but I'm not the best sniper around here, am I? In fact, it's a single-player game, so it kind of makes me the best sniper here. Depends if you think about it. Go home late, going over to a friend's house, be home sometime. Jet. That sounded like he was depressed, didn't he? And of course, depressed not always has some sudden effects, but some aggressive side as well. I know this because, well, I was one in depression some time ago, but some time ago I break free, and I know you might, but I decided to follow logic, but for a lot of good reasons, like, even though like not being a smart ass, but being depressed the entire time is not bad. And
can you retrieve Tron Legacy Code email fragment number 3?
Well, you get
while those finders are scanning the stacks.
Well, you get what I mean. Ow! Yeah, I get it. Nope. Uh-oh. That's a lot of them. Okay, that's one right up there. On the bright side, I get a clear sight on them. Okay, he got me on sight, but I got him on sight, and my weapon's deadlier. Now the headshot should be okay. Same procedure as before. I'm shoot down these flying kills. Spawn trap, eh? Come on, I dare ya. Ah, hell. Nope. Good now, Joseph.
Thanks for your patience. Here's email fragment number 3.
Tron Legacy Code. As much as I hate the idea of pulling the project to half complete, that's the side, I can't deny the logic behind the decision. Tron Legacy is unnecessary if we are not able to digitize anything in the first place. I'm putting the source code in the latest build notes on our dedicated memory mainframe, EN12-82. Alan Bradley, Senior Program Engineer. P.S. Oh yes, working with Laura should be great fun. And Laura Bradley got digitized and lost, and well, the story gets pretty obvious from there on. There he is. Now, time to get a move on. Now, wait for the bastard to come out, then we're gonna shoot him, and then we're gonna make a run for it. See? There he comes out. Boom! Now, let's get a move on. Of course, you need a... Ooh. Right then. Now, the elevator up there.
Connecting to IO grid.
Mathria, I've got it. Tron Legacy appears to be an update to the original Tron program. My father stored the code on mainframe EN12-82.
Yeah, I got it right.
Are you familiar with this system?
I am, but it's no longer online due to user-activated standby.
Can we bring it back online?
Yes, but only by routing power to its primary operating system.
How do we do that?
We can't. Power routers are ICP-occupied nodes. Without the proper set of permissions, even getting close is impossible.
We'll have to find a way. Meet me at the exit port.
Node deactivated.
I remember that part. It was one of the hardest ones in my childhood days when I first played this game, and I was able to, let's say, make some progress. But for now, oh, we got a lot of beta subroutines, don't we? How peculiar. Right then, we got armor. What else we've got? Right. Excellent. Our good old disc at hand. Be ready, my friends. I do assume that we're gonna have some company. Alright. I knew it. Ow. Ah, hell. Come back and come get me, you bastard. Ow! Come back here. Do it, I dare you. Anyone else? I highly doubt it, but... Well, let's not take any chances right now. Let's just take a quick save the game, of course. Right then. What do we got? Oh. Devil. Wait a second. Are these usually 2A? Because if that's the case, I might be able to... I don't see any on the other side, so it may not be. There we go. And of course, I think like the developers gonna make this one for like a memory test. There we go. Now we got the permission required to access that right. Onwards we go. All right. We can get the permission number 8, that's for sure. And I can also get the beta subroutine. Alright, the LOL I don't need. Neither did the sufficient. But the email would be nice, so 135. How are you holding up? Keithlin, anotheremail.com. So glad to hear from you, old friend. There's no need to worry about me. I've gotten pretty well since the passing of Laura. It's Jet that I'm worried about. He's a real handful, he's been. What to expect you these days? Are you still considering pitching up your experience in the computer world to Hollywood? I wonder who would play my part. Some handsome, I hope. Smiley face. Anyways, thanks for the email. I don't be such a stranger. Alan Bradley, senior program engineer. Right. Power router permissions acquired. Now, another strange subroutine has been acquired too. Seems like it's been a utility one in beta. Well, let's check the other side to see what it may contain. That one has nothing. I do got a bad feeling about this.
Escape routine.
Oh, wow. I only heard one. Oh, right your face, you bastard! I dare you again. Have it again. I dare you. Come now. What's out, eh? Ow. I see you brought this coward.
Prepare for immediate resolution.
I think I can mess up with one, but two at a time. Oh, that got screwed. Allow me. Ow! That's how you like this now. Okay, never mind. Right. So it seems our house has been severely damaged from that. So be on your guard. Right. Now. Oh, we don't need more energy up. Don't be unreliable. Well, it was nothing I can do about that one, but, well. Let's go to the power routing. Right then. System reboot with packet transports. Where the hell are we now?
Approaching checkpoint. All compression programs keep data blocks in appropriate bins. To speed processing, please configure for full read access.
Alright.
Please remain assembled during authorization.
I hope your user is in sync with the revolving permissions requirements for this route.
You better believe it.
Bothersome security measures.
Typical protocol red tape.
I'm concerned that her false privileges may not be valid through the next checkpoint.
Code alert. Unauthorized packet detected.
It's too late. Find a place to stow away.
Right. Oh. And we got a lot of, ooh. Of course, get the gold one. Why do you ask? There's that. There's this. There's also this. There's also this. What else we've got? I need to upgrade that one. Right. I'm gonna have a lot of disc battle. That's for sure. We are sufficient. I don't know if we're ever gonna have the chance to use one of those, but sooner or later we'll figure out. Well, let's fill up this. All right. Why not? Find a place to. All right. Let's take a save game. I know there's an auto save, but well, this game has manual save for precautions. Jesus, I can't look at that for too much. Hello.
I hear there's an illegal program on board. I hope the transport is not delayed due to the increased ICP activity.
Tell me about it. Now let's get a move on. Again, this place should have a lot of IC. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Now, as I said before, now this place might have a lot of civvies. So let's not screw it on for too much on it. So, oh, sorry. Will allow me to. Ooh. That seems about pretty deadly. I'll take a look at that one afterwards. But first I'll have to take a look at the cluster one. Company merge, loyalty, hard work, and talent, all hallmarks of our company for so many years. Unfortunately, times have been tough, and no longer we are able to continue relying on these merits alone. Merging with AFCON is necessary if we are able to survive the future economy. As of today, AFCON will take in day-to-day operations. Please remain at your workstation and await further instructions from an AFCON representative. Thank you, senior management. Right. Let's, write them.
Burning encoded packets.
Where's a good place to stow away?
Well, you didn't hear it from me, but you can escape authorization by hiding in the upper network of a recognizer tug.
Is that so?
How do you access a recognizer tug?
Head to the back of the transport and climb up. It's as simple as that.
Right. And I got some friends to take care of it. Ow. I dare you, throw it again. Ah, hell. Ow! But the music was still the same area. Yeah, ready, you bastard. Ah, hell. Brought his friend in, he. Well? Ooh, profiler. Permission 3, I'll take it very much. Excellent. That's the profiler. We got the gold super. Whoa. Gold. Is that a thing? Well, just as we throw a disc, they all run around scared. Now, thankfully I was able to read it in time before, well, things got out of hand. Oh, pardon me for the inconvenience. There we go. Now everything's all set up and fitting perfectly. Of course, the upgrades might be necessary, and so. I wonder if there would be a person good enough to actually. Oh, hello. What have we got here? Got. I can gather up these two, and the permission. But then I'm gonna have to guarantee myself with some energy. Excellent. We got two defense ones of an unknown and the utility. Funny how the utility ones are already at hand. And boom, right on her head. If she was an enemy, of course, but for her luck, she isn't. I remember that when I played this game before, there were some things that were breakable as well. Ooh, support safeguard. Oh, it's the same thing.
In the event of sudden archive decompression, a subnet mask will res into your overhead memory. If you are accompanying any subprograms, please install your own mask before assisting them.
There they come. Well, let's take a good moment to test out the cluster one. Don't mind if I do, right? Oh. Ow! That's a waste of energy. Oh, really? Ooh. And it's such a low cost of energy, too. I like this one. Oh, you can keep it for a time, but you see how this goes. Like, allow me to put it back. Now, look at this. Hey, how cool is that, right? Plus, ooh, alright. Oh. It's, for the signature. Now, allow me to demonstrate this one now. Of course, I keep that one for more. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Look at this. The cluster disc. Usually you'll throw more than one disc at a time, of course. Haven't I downloaded this one before? Oh, it was aborted. Well, excellent. But for now, I think I'm going to keep this one for now, for the time being, too. Now, let's be on guard, because now we are more fearful than ever. Right then, a lot of letters and characters which seem to be unreadable to my eyes. Excellent! Ooh, don't mind if I do. Plus, I kinda wonder... As of now, yeah, there is. I must have. Oh! Who the hell did that? Oh, there you are. Conceded the. Come on, you bastard. Do it again. I dare you. In fact. Now I got you. Have it now, you bastard. Now, do it again. I dare you. Have at it now, you wank. Now then, since that's out of the way. We should take it out on the other side. That is, if we haven't been there before, that is. And there we have it. Of course we would jump through it, but if it was harmless, but unfortunately that thing looks more harmful than ever, so let's be on our way. And of course you remember that being catched by those ICPs actually put on the program grid and so, right? But Mercury says that at that point. There's that again. But if we're captured again, I assume that there's not gonna be any type of Mercury or someone else to save us from this. Now, up and up. Now to cart number 2. Right, I know that. Come on, oh, typical old. Oh, shit. Make my day. Right. That's, right. Where else have we been? Uh-oh. Not a moment too late for some good old reflexes, eh? Right. Uh-oh. You got a bad feeling about that. Oh. That's, well, it's not none of my concern, so. Ow! Hey! To get that permission, thank you very much. Okay, I think we're in trouble. Oh, nothing. Excellent. The permission's been set to our needs. Ah, hell. I swear to God, laddie, I'll come back here. Uh-oh. I knew that the blast of it would be somewhat deadly, but it proven to be extremely deadly as well. It can be cut and blast. Right. Not to require permission on this one. Not to require permission on that one as well. Well, if not down here, then basically up there, I assume. We'll have to figure it out one way or another. Yep. Sorry for that. I just got a little carried away. Excellent. But nothing in here, just someplace we've been before. And why were they pressing E? This is Half-Life or Games Mod. Oh, hello. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Team Portfolio. Effective immediately, all senior managers are to report directly to FCON representative. Theft Crown 3. Attorney. Corporate Attorney. Crown Fcon.industries. Dr. Eva Popoff. PhD. Corporate Human Resources. Popoff. Arabas. FCON Industries. Asmon Baza, MS, Corporate Technician. Baza Arabas, FCON.industry.com. CEO, Future Control Industries Incorporated. Right then, yep. permission 2. Sorry, wrong button. Well, there was an easier way to get to this, but well, we already are here. Isn't this just lovely? Tell me if it isn't. Wait, what permission was it to deactivate those pesky? Let's test on this one. Hell, so close. Well, at least now I assume that we should be able to guarantee our passageway through this now. That's a no-go through here, but hey. Now let's see. Up. Ah. Subroutines. I spy with my little eye. Face damping. And that's getting pretty much it. Right. Let's see if it was a duplicate. Nope. But now we got the armor, the feet, the leg, the virus, the helmet, but all it's missing is a torso protection. Then afterwards we should be good. Right, but for that we're gonna have I assume we're gonna have to find a way. There we go. Going up there, I bet it's a no-go. Right then. Now for the third one, I also should make a save too. Now that I got my, before I regret not doing anything. Yep. Hello. Yep. So there we go. I hear with my little ear. I see with my little eye. He's not exempted anymore. Nothing to worry about. Oh shit.
Activating
that
security
happened.
resin station.
Now the shield guy. Ooh. Yeah, good luck. Get back here. Okay, that's me. Nope. Okay, get back to me because this. A moment of distraction. Uh-oh. I disagree. Ah, great. Where are you, coward? Don't tell me he went for another one. Yeah, he did. Alright, where did the wank went?
Activating security resin.
I knew it. Okay, now Mr. Mega Man with the shield. No, I disagree, but dare ya? Oh, hell no! There, come on. Uh-huh. Go ahead. Try me again. I need this one more than you can ever imagine, and we almost there. And one last trap, and we'll have full access to everything. Ho-ho! Excellent. Now everything runs throughout our hands now. Oh. Not for now. But I do get a feeling that there's some things we need to consider. Unknown subroutine of beta. In a bit. It's on the other side. Well, seems easy for me. As promised, the Data Race Training Simulator is ready for testing. Asmon Baza, Chief Technology Officer, Future Control Industries Incorporated. Right. Ah, hell. Well, I can... There we go. Now to the side. Hello. What else to the other side has some supplies to offer for us? Right. Profiler, YM, that's stuff I already have. And that's permission that I have, so that's a no gain. Right, what else we got? Hello? Right then. I can what upgrades can I perform here at this moment? LOL. Increased 10%, and so. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I could upgrade this one. Or this one. Well. How funny would it be for someone to upgrade a virus weaponry, wouldn't it be? Now. Allow me to test this out then. Of course, this is purely evil at this point, but... Well, if Tron 2.0 was unleashed in an era of where let's say the what was it called? Excuse me, I'm so tired. And let's say my CPU is still rebooting. Well, depends on how my brain is still rebooting, of course. But I forgot. Oh yeah, achievements. If only it came out in an era where achievements were out, then that would make a difference, right? Now, I usually like to download a lot of unknown subroutines because we never know what goodies they might hold for us. That was combat. What new weaponries have we achieved? Excellent. What do we have here? Oh, it's version 5. I just guessed we don't need one of those. And this here, pretty much the end of it. Oh, and another sufficient, or it's another shotgun. But let's keep this one because why not, right? I wonder if just like thoughts. But they're all scared. What can I do about that, right? There you go. The aggressive nature of the virus, as it said, for being so aggressive, I would assume that it might be by the fact that explosives and in the grenade in the ball practically acts pretty much like a grenade. So there's that. Right. So right now, let's there we go. Safe and sound, I think. Unauthorized program jets. De-resolution failed. Well, they tried, but I had the upper hand on them.
Packet transport 14.878 arriving power router terminal port C1. Before disembarking, please check the bin around you for any personal data blocks.
Comm controller, are all communication bits in working order?
Yes, sir. Socket configuration is functioning normally.
There was some trouble on the last packet transport that came through here. Maintain ready status.
My communication bits will immediately notify the Colonel of any glitches, hitches, stalls, or hang-ups.
Good. Carry on.
Oh. Right then. Bye! There you are, my friend. I missed this little flying block of polygons. Excellent. That one's been captured up. Now there's that guy, and there's also that side. But either way, I can kick their asses. Now, I think that this place here kind of was I assume that there's nothing on this side, so which way should we kick ass first? That side or that side? And I'll choose his ass. Now, prepare for my inspection. Flashing them so the lower force field. I assume that's a no-go. Well, it is a go zone. Of course, it requires much more permissions, but if only I had my entire set of permissions, of course there would be no such problem whatsoever. Now, up. Yep. Now, where are we now? We can get to that one, which I assume that could be a peculiar and vital information. Well, what was the point of coming up here then? Up. Allow me to save before I regret not saving. Power regulator. Yep. Now, for 20 I'll get both. Right then, we got 2 of them. But that's not again gonna be enough. But, well, we still need a tiny little itch to guarantee the shutdown of the security residence. So, hello, my good friend. Oh. I assumed that there was something in here before, but... Oh, then I'm not concerned right now. Ah, yes, forgetting something, aren't we? There we go. I had a feeling that there was going to be like one of those things around. So? Oh, shit! Mistake on my part. Well... Oh, the logic. It's so heavy that I forget to think what I'm thinking at the same time. Right. That was humiliating in a way, but well, at least for now we can guarantee that video archive, video or email. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Okay, this may not be the correct way to follow, but... Well, to get up there, I remember I did get up there. Ah, but there's maybe like a pattern to follow. I'm getting dizzy already. Up. Calm down. I need to calm down, but otherwise I might fall. Up. Yep. Hit. Up. 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 Oh. There we go. Oh, what do we got? Oh, I had a bad feeling about this. What are those guys? Sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to find out.
Mr. Cloud, we've completed the first phase of training. Our data rays are adapting well to the environmental simulators, and the biological stress appears to be minimal. The real test now is to see how effective they are against various types of security protocol measures. Should be interesting.
Are those robots or are those like real people on some sort of armor? Well, in video games you can expect about mostly anything. Now, let's save the game before regretting not to, right? Up. Now, let us kick ass with precaution. Of course, this time I'm going to like try your luck, my friend. Ah, bastard! Have a take your own medicine. Now it says here before that these. Now I saw here before that these weren't here before. Let's have a try. Ho ho! Breaking these stuff seems to be pretty entertaining. This time, let's get the safe route to the this place we need to head into. There's bytes circulating around to show the way we have to follow. Let's not be an idiot. Ah, there we go. We're probably need more energy, of course, at some points, and health too. But overall, the frag transfer rates. Of course, just complete a block, and right. That should be good enough. Don't you agree? Right then. Our energies and so have appeared to be beyond normal capacities. Plus, imagine if like life in this virtual world of upgrading your health and energy, and when transferred back to the real world, would make a healthier person, right? But if only that was true. Right. Access an ion node to receive Mathria's message. Right then. Excellent. Up. A mistake. Hello, my good friend. Okay. So you have a few friends to take care of first. Okay. He couldn't defend against that. He'll just have to defend against it in hell. So this flying pill.
Prepare for immediate
Ow.
resolution.
Try that again, I dare you. But first, there's something required at this point that I find it... I need to upgrade it first. Up! It would be a smart decision to run for cover, but, well, it was his choice to stay there. Nothing I can do about it. Now, let's do a little save to avoid that the enemies of now are not resurrected. 1, 2, 3. There we go. South Crown 3. Cooperate at Coronate. Future Control Industries. They're born November? No. October? No. Ah, fuck it. 9/25/74. You'll figure that out at some points. Place of birth, New York, USA. Education, Harvard University, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Comments, a natural leader. Very rarely show his emotions, make it difficult to judge his sincerity and true motives. I see. Dr. Eva Popov, Fusion Control Industries, 3 of 13th of 78, Lyon, France. Education, American Education of Paris, at Paris, France. Comments, a very driven individual, speaks fluent English as well as German, Russian, and Cantonese. She excels, of course French as well, excels at managing large groups of people, but somewhat unapproachable on one-on-one situations. Alright, now, subject Edmond Baza, Chief Officer of Future Control Industries. Born 11 of the 10th of 71, place of birth Delhi, India. Education, University of Leicester, England. Graduated in summa cum laude. Edmond is extremely self-critical. He often fails to recognize his own achievements, leading to frequent bouts of severe depression. Oh. Well. At least that's the only guy I'll feel bad for it. Allow me to. There we go. We don't need the Subman mask. It's Alpha 1. Then, in that case, we'll need it. And plus the permission as well, that we don't get the upper hand at the northeast side of our permission compass. Excellent. And of course the subnet mask has arrived, but clean it is due to this good old subroutine that upgraded to the max. Because why not, right? Safety comes first. Right. Ho-ho! Right.
Connecting to
IO grade.
All ICP units stationed on the router node must be rendered inactive. First, however, you must disable the router's communication bits from notifying the kernel and calling for backup.
Node deactivated.
Right then.
Destroy the communication bits. I'll monitor their I/O sockets.
Disable the overpower, right? And the health file was sent to us. Oh. It's the same thing, it's the same damn thing, it's the same thing! Oh. Recognize it tag. That's from... well... okay. Just making sure about everything here. We've been experimenting with. Now, since we already know what to do. Okay, that was not breakable. And I almost killed. And I do believe I almost hurt someone with that. Power regulator. I see how this is. Plus, if it is a parkour, only one way to find out. Okay, then. Up. Up. Falling down to that void is something we don't want to go into at this point. It's a one-way. Right. Since we're here, save game to avoid screwing up. As I said, one way indeed. Hello, my good friend. How's it going? Alright, that wasn't necessary. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Now I'm in deep trouble now. Did I blast his old guy? Wanker! Ah, great! Now that flying pill thing. Oh. Come on, you bastards.
For the colonel!
Come on. Well, even though I was outnumbered, I still got the upper hand because, just like every one of us, we all got there we go. We've got a biological brain while they possess a digital one. So, I don't know which one renders the most effective, but everyone have its case for their own. So, there's no such case of which one is the best at this point. Excellent. I just can't get over destroying all these things. Right. So we have that one. We'll need permission. Ooh. Well, I'll take the gold subroutine because why the hell not? I just hope it's not a duplicate of a gold one I have. Otherwise it's gonna be a complete waste of energy. Right. Let's see what we possess on utility. And somewhat it has somewhat the risk of being something we already have. Now, where else we? Oh, that's one long drop, isn't it? Right. If only it was like a one way to find a single inch of energy, then would be mostly effective to get around. Now, do not be something of a duplicate of mine. Son of a bitch. That was a waste of energy, but fuck it. This place is so bright I can't even see the lower parts on the map. shall not be unreliable. Excellent. Well, they can certainly remix that one again as much as they want to. Alright. You don't need this anymore. Right. What else we've got? You okay? His name is George 421. Well?
Excuse me?
I assume that you were supposed to do something, well, aren't you? Okay. Well, that was somewhat awkward, but my nose burns. Okay. Allow me to make a save game. The power regulator. Wait for it. There we go. Alright, we're almost there. Alright. Seems to be pretty faulty, eh? Right, we made it to the other side. Get behind ya! Right. Well, this is a play. Son of a. That's not my fault. I disagree. Right. Don't mind if I do, right? Disable all communications and so. Now, this should be a quicker way to prevent the fireworks with no one to disturb. Well, for some I consider that beautiful, but there's that. Now I got the upper hand on their communications. Of course you already watched that one, so no point in watching that one again, but well, let's can watch this go out. Well, they just go out of this. And now here they come. Wait, I'm right here. System glitch detected. Alright. And if I count false. Right! Now we got the upper hand, I tell you. Bite! Get up! You have something to say to me, that I'm well aware of. Ah, you wank. Now, this time, if there was a quick way to...
Yes. Now, find Mathria.
Right. He seems to be freaking out at some point, but... allow us to save at this point. The power regulator. Quickly now. It's one quick one. Oh. I don't want to fall now. Oh, shit! Ah, bugger. Alright. A quick little bunny hop. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's Mega Man.
Activating security resident station.
Jesus Christ, now another one. How many more? Jesus! Run, my friend, run! Don't sit around. Excellent. Yeah, and still not the right permission to deactivate that thing. Right. What else have we got? Now, we got permission 6, of course, but, well, I do assume we might need permission 1 at some point, so let's guarantee it. Right, on our way we go. And so, we proceed to our journey. Oh. I disagree. Ah, hell. Mega Man on the other side. Well, that would be something. Well, no. That guy I given a nickname of Mega Man would be totally efficient against the fight. Oh. Data transcript. Good news, Mr. Crown, good news. We complete the first train of trainer race. Our data rates are adapting very well to the environmental simulators. The biological stress is to be minimal. The real test now is to see how effective they are against various types of security protocol measures. This should be interesting. Dr. Ava Popov, PhD, Corporate Human Industries, Future Control Industry. Corporate Human Resources, Future Control Industries. Ow! Ah, great. Now there's 2 of them. What's the chance? Uh-oh! That's way too close. Disagree. You better not be an ICP. Good. Right. So, now let's see what subroutines they have to offer for us down here. Oh, we got the cluster we already have, and a waste of energy. It's things we already have. Right. There you are. Now, system reboot the power Oculus.
Jet, secure the area. I need to access the defense protocol socket.
You got it. Now, save. Power regulator. Power Oculus. Oculus Rift? Nope, it's a power Oculus. Like this one. No, it's a protocol socket, but... well, you know what I mean. No point in keep rambling about things. Unreliable. That's, Mike.
Please reveal current location.
Right here. Is that your imagination? Right here. Right. I do assume that gathering.
Quit stalling and turn yourself in. I found him in my.
Where are you going? Ah, hell, he got away. Well, there's that. But oh. Thankfully, for good old luck, the Mega Man armor type was no match for us. But still, I do believe I'm hearing things actually, and mostly useful things around. Now this belongs to me. I'm going to like ooh, that's really expensive. Well, I can get this, and this. Now, the executive update. Here's the update you requested. We have trained hundreds of hand-picked associates operating under the Monkier data race. Ah, so they're people. Their objective is to gather information quickly and quietly from inside the digital universe. No scrap of data will be private for our data race. PIN numbers, passwords, emails will be at our disposal with this information. AFCON can exert an unprecedented influence on people, on nations. In fact, we may go as far as erasing any of those who oppose us. Dr. Eva Popov, Director of Human Resources, Future Control Industries Incorporated. Right. There are people inside armor than pretty much doing what we're doing, but with more evil intentions. Now, ooh, I haven't seen this one before, I think.
Looks like the facility's facelift is ahead of schedule.
Not quick enough for me. Je déteste la couleur bleue.
We must be more diligent. The correction algorithms were right under our noses.
What was he doing?
Mr. Baza, prepare your seeker program.
Was he going to break down the elevator door? But anyway, we can see now that they're redoing the, alright. They are redoing the procedures to our home test lab, and so they're claiming it as their own. Of course, when this is all over, there might be a whole lot of things to be different than expected, but, well, what can we do with it, right? Let's replenish up our energies. We're gonna need it. Unreliable. Right. Now I heard one of those upgrading like thingies running around here. I hope it didn't get ran out of reach for now, but sooner or later we'll figure out one way or another. Of course, it's gonna have to be one way because the other way is out of my reach at this moment. Plus again, Gary's model was a game made for the two ways of things. I just want to be sure what's on the other side. I assume that we're not going to be able to go up there anytime soon. Well, up. Excellent. Now, allow us to save game, the power Oculus, that our fallen enemies may not return back to life again. Well, Materia is there. Right. Now we got the trinket. That's the body armor. The submask we got. And those there. I see. I can take this one, and I can take this one. Well, sometimes better to risk out a few things than not risking it at all. Right. So, right. So right now, maybe just right. Your subroutine? Oh. Wait. Oh. Yet another waste of energy. How was I supposed to know of it? Now, there's Materia has something to tell us at the meanwhile. But for now, let's guarantee what we have to get for the time being. An email. Upper. There you are. Correction algorithms. But bounds have gone. I paid our guest another visit. After a few persuasive threats, I managed to learn the location of correct algorithm. Meet me outside storage room B. In 10, I'll fill you in. I want to get our programmers on it right away. That's Crown 3. Attorney. Corporate Attorney. Future Control Industries. There's something about that dome over there. Right. Let's see what Materia has to tell us.
Reversing the defense protocols will take some time. In the interim, find the routing Oculus and rotate it.
You got it. Excellent. The lower levels of this place. I wonder what we may find down here. Well, as usual from the other one, but this cowardness. I'm more unreliable.
Finally, my replacement has arrived.
Huh?
I was supposed to retire 352 microcycles ago. Let me show you the ropes.
This place seems to be pretty much abandoned, I think. A line laser.
This is what rotates the Oculus. Rotating will route power to system EN12-82. However, that hasn't been done in a long time.
Tell me about it. Now, what's this?
Over here we have the panel that configures the router lenses. There are two ways to align the lenses. Remotely, from this panel, or manually, using the override bits located in the subline. Either way, the lenses must be aligned correctly before power can be rerouted. That's about it. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Override bits, the more evil looks there are bits have. What to then this, And of course, right, there's nothing I can do. There's one power lens set to place. Right. There's something I missed? Well, it would be a wise idea to check out, so of course I know that you won't be able to want me to see all this, so give me a second. Well, for you to see how the irony of the situation is, well, you see down there that I went to download to go here to get to looking for more permission, right? Well, this force field has been enabled and there's no going back for that afterwards. But of course it was tiny enough that I was able to squeeze through it, but well, I guess it's not, maybe not this time anymore, but sooner or later we'll have to figure out. So, well, I bet there's no point in getting on this part anymore. Well, let's head back in and let's do what we have to do, because why not? Of course, he was able to set up the power lines over there, but of course, by the game's nature, I assume that we're gonna have to go down to the lower levels and do it by personally from our own selves. But maybe I do assume that that's why those power lines were aligned in that form. Hello.
Greetings, program.
Hey!
Hey, how's it going?
Initiate security.
Hello. I 3. Right. I assume that this might not be the correct permission for those, but well, who cares? At this point, right? Okay. Ho-ho! That was a no.
Security resin station.
You hit your own friend, didn't you? Quickly now.
In your interface program.
Nice try. But I got the upper hand. Yep. Now, what was it? Wow, what was the weapon that we wanted to upgrade again? I lost track of it. Well, don't mind if I... There was something here that I remember perfectly well that I had to upgrade. None of these, of course, but with a combat, of course, sniper rifle might be useful, of course, at some point. But the power cluster, the data this cluster, or don't mind if I do, or I'm thinking mostly. I'm just thinking. How am I going to do this? But for now, the time being, we're gonna have to rely on what we have. Alright, the fire rate faster and so. Right. Zoom capability increased the... Long range weapon with zoom capability. I see. Well, what else can we do for I'm thinking, well, this is just a one-way opportunity we have here to upgrade. So, the tooltips? Oh, I see. Well then, let's upgrade the LOL. I upgrade to more? That one's not upgradable anymore. That one's up to the max, but if it was possible, I can only imagine what would happen after that, after it's... Well... Maybe the disc? I'm thinking, alright? Well, I have to be defensive. That's what it wants for. That's what it seems to be explaining for the entire time. So, so hard it is, isn't it? But hey, it's done. Let's save to avoid getting back into that type of stuff again. And my head hurts a bit, so give me a moment, real quick, while I save the game. No, save the game. And of course, let's take the proper opportunity to go on the other side again to see if this is the permission set that is required for us to access the you know, data cube. And so I just want to fall down right now because it might be a bit time consuming. Excellent. LOL, I got beta. Well, what else we got here? Correction algorithm. We complete the modification to the secret engine per earlier conversion. It should locate our target in no time. I'll keep you posted. Asmund Baza, MS, Corporate Technician, Future Control Industries. They seem to be planning out for world domination. Oh, that I have to get it. Right, let's give it some time. This is taking some time, isn't it? Excellent. The YAMP has been upgraded. Now, if there was only one I could have... If I... Whoa! Excellent! We now seem to be jumping as high as a kangaroo. So, and that like this, we'll be able to go in unimaginable places like this. Sorry, I just like to jump around like this. Even though I kind of like now rather spend my energy with a reasonable reason. So don't be unreliable. Well, at least it gave us enough energy for the time being. Right. So, what do we have here? Well, let's do a little save before regretting not doing a save. Yep. Ooh. Right. Let's download these two emails. We don't need a cluster. JD Thorn. I simply suggest we inform the Thorn's co-work that he is out sick with a really bad virus. Oh. Many employees are starting to question the whereabouts of Mr. Thorne. His position as security chief carries out a rather high profile. We need to address the issue soon. Let's discuss the meeting. Let's discuss in the next team meeting. So if that was Thorne in like the beginning of the very first seconds of the series, so well, it kind of explains now a lot. Uh-oh. Sorry, my mistake. I didn't mean to. Well, bugger. No? It was my mistake. I'll be aware not to commit such foolish acts again. This situation seems a bit threatening, doesn't it? Well, we'll see about that one way or another, but I do believe I can make this jump. If not, then we're gonna have to figure out some way or another, but here we go! Shit, I can't! I know. Excellent. Yep. Whoa, we went through the power lens. Now, how did I did this the last time I've been here long ago? There's like a certain pattern to follow. Oh. Thankfully, we're not gonna. We're not gonna fall down to our death again. Oh. Hello, little friend. How have you been doing? Yep. Now, since we pretty much gather up all the build points, let's once again save on the power Oculus. Oh, okay. What are the odds? You know that didn't change anything. Or yeah, it did. Well, right. One way or another, we're gonna have to figure this out. There's like a certain type of a pattern to follow. Right. There's that. I know I have. Right. Align power to. I should have played this game more often when I had the proper chance to, but. Right then, that's somewhat. All right, I can work with this. That's another one. Power lens in place. Now, I do assume that I might be doing this the right way, but as of now, I have no idea. Kind of a breathtaking situation this is. Now for this part, I may not have a good idea of what I might be doing for the time being, but I do assume that I might doing it right. Now there we go. There we go. Sorry for that. My mistake on my part. All of them have been aligned properly. I kind of wonder if there would be something mostly down to that area, but risk it I would, but not as of now. Let's save the game, just to be sure not to go to that baloney all that again. Well. Isn't it a small world?
Activating security at station.
Okay. Do me your worst.
Nice.
Ow! Bring me that gun! Well, there's that. Yep. Excellent. Now,
Order to the sorcerer's program found.
and a double kill. It's a bit agonizing, I know, but well, what can I do? And alright, every single one of them seems to be in place, but fun enough, I'm not able to manage them through this panel, but let's rotate the Oculus in place. They're all set into place. Excellent.
Return to the control tower immediately. The upper deck is being flooded with ICPs. I'm completely vulnerable. Well done.
I'm on my way. Now, we don't need a primitive charge, or so, but the LOL. Gonna put this one right here. What else we've got? That might be required. Of course. Oh, that's already in place. Of utility. Okay. I can set this one here, and set this one also in here. Return to Math3 and protect from the onslaught of ICPs. The onslaught of ICPs, eh? Now, Math3.
You'll need to protect me from the ICPs while I finish reversing the defense protocols. Use the data stream to enter the control tower. Eliminate all ICPs that approach our location.
You got it. But anyways, for now, that's gonna be pretty much it for the for Tron 2.0 for the time being. Or it may be. Well, we'll soon. I'll quickly do it for you. It's like a little small minigame. Of course, we'll play sniper. See? That's pretty much how I'm gonna do. But that's gonna be pretty much it for now. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did for Tron 2.0 for the time being. And that's gonna be pretty much for now. And see you then. Until next time. And of course, let me save. And for now, au revoir.